Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Dr. G Cooks. Well, here we are. This is the second week of quarantine, coronavirus 2020. People are definitely experiencing cabin fever, so tonight I want to switch it up a little bit. It's all about comfort food this week. And last week, first week of quarantine 2020, I made matzo ball soup, which was awesome, but now I'm sick of matzo ball soup. So tonight is my second favorite comfort food. We're gonna make adult macaroni and cheese. And I think you're gonna really like this recipe. It's super easy to make, but these are crazy times. To those of you watching this in the future, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, if I'm still on YouTube, this was crazy. And it's a very sad time. We're losing lots of people. The healthcare workers are giving their all. So my hat's off to them. I'm one of them, but I'm definitely not a frontline healthcare worker like my colleagues in pulmonary medicine, emergency department medicine, and family medicine. These people are working their butts off. Having said that, if I'm talking to you in the future, kids in 2030, 2040, like I said, this is crazy time. To go outside, we put on masks, goggles, gloves, we spray everything down. We spend our time, well, those of us that are not talented, we spend our time doing memes. I don't know if you'll have memes in the future, but these are little vignettes making fun of current events. Mostly we make fun of Trump, hoarding toilet paper, and not being able to exercise. Those of us with talented people, they're in a different world. They make TikTok videos. I think I've watched everything on Netflix now, although I've missed the whole episode on the Tiger Guy, so I gotta go check that out. Shopping is an experience too. There's social distancing. You stay apart from everybody so that you don't potentially spread viral particles. And I'll admit it, I wear my mask, my N95 mask in the store, and I'm starting to judge people. I'm starting to look at certain people and say to myself, you look like you might be carrying a virus. And I will admit it, even though I have a mask on, sometimes I hold my breath as I walk past people. So if you're kind of on the same track as me in the supermarket and I run away from you, it's only because I can't hold my breath that long and I've judged you to be a viral shedder. So sorry about that. What else is interesting if you're looking at this in the future? Oh, we also did virtual happy hours. People would sit at home and they would do happy hours with their friends in other locations. We would all drink wine by ourselves, so no judging, but these are interesting events as well. So having said that, let's get into the dish now, okay? So this is our comfort food night. It is Friday night in San Francisco, and the ingredients you're gonna need, get your pen and paper out. You're going to need about 6 to 8 ounces of pasta. I was looking to use, I don't use regular macaroni, okay? This is an adult version, and I really wanted to find like orchietta or shell pasta is the best, but because of all the people hoarding pasta out there, this is what I could find was rigatoni. Rigatoni will work just fine. So thanks to you pasta hoarders, we're using rigatoni tonight. You're gonna need 2 cups equally divided between Gruyere and Emmental cheese, the same stuff that you used in my previous video on fondue. You're gonna need 3 tablespoons of salted butter, 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 cups of whole milk. This is comfort food, so don't cheat. No 1% milk, no non-fat milk. Get the whole milk, live it up. 1/4 cup of diced onion, and this is what makes it kind of more adult. This is bacon. Everything's better with bacon, right? So this is about 1/3 cup of chopped cooked bacon. And then finally, a little salt and pepper, okay? That's it, that's all you need. Super easy dish. We're gonna make our cheese sauce. We're gonna cook our pasta. We're gonna mix them together, and then we bake it all up. So I will meet you back behind me at the cooking counter. And let's get cooking. Thanks again for watching. Have a good night. So we've melted the butter and we put the onion in there. You want to cook it just till it's soft, not till it's totally browned. Once you get to this point, I want you to add the flour and the salt pepper mixture and whisk that up. Once it's incorporated, you're going to add the milk all at the same time. And you're going to cook this until it's somewhat bubbly for about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. And then you'll add all the cheese. So we're going to add the milk. And we'll get this to bubble, and then we'll add the cheese. So you can see it's been bubbling like this for about 2 minutes. It's nice and thickened, looks really good. Now we'll go ahead and add all of our cheese all at the same time. We'll melt that until it's all incorporated, and then we'll put our noodles in here, our rigatoni. You can see we have this beautiful creamy cheese sauce. So we're going to go ahead and put in our noodles. Put all your noodles in. And then put in your bacon. And then you're going to stir that all up and incorporate it. And then we're going to transfer that to a pan and bake it. This is important. Bake this at 350 degrees for 35 minutes. And then you'll have just a spectacular macaroni and cheese with which you can hole up and wait out the viral epidemic in your home and be fully carved up. So again, let's do that, and then I'll show you the final dish and the final plating. We've gone ahead and placed our concoction of adult macaroni and cheese into our baking dish. This is going to go into the oven now, 350 degrees for 35 minutes, and we're done. Well, folks, that's it. That's the dish out of the oven, and it's just very simple plating. Go ahead and enjoy this. Bon appetit. You can do some modifications at the end. You can certainly put some fine breadcrumbs on top and bake those, or even more cheese, bake that on the top. But I usually just leave it as is. Really delicious, creamy, delicious macaroni and cheese.